Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
Artist studio tours offer you the chance to visit a variety of artist studios within a community. It's an opportunity to not only see artists' work and their work environments, but also talk to them about how and why they create their visions. Producer Alan Brown brings us this picture of what you might find at the upcoming 16th Annual Artist Studio Tour in Wake Forest.
Is this the place where I can get a map?
Sure can. How about that?
A great way to get started on the studio tour is to go to the headquarters, where you can see examples of their work, talk to a volunteer, or pick up a map and plan your route. Finding the outlying studios can be a bit like a scavenger hunt, with some of the properties being both remote and scenic.
I love showing people the mill. This is a great pre-Civil War building with lots of history, and so when they come out I can explain felting but also show off the mill. It's handmade felt, thought to be the oldest textile technique. They believe it dates to the Stone Age. My work are pieces mostly for the wall, though I do have a room screen and boxes and what I call felt geodes. They're like the round rocks, only they're made with many layers of dyed wool.
And this little girl is, going to be for Jennifer.
The River Mill is a very special place to me, and it is the place that inspired me to pick up a paintbrush. This reminds me of myself when I was a little girl and how I used to love to, spin around and dance. And so I'm doing a series of little girls dancing, and this one's called Dancing in My Mother's Pop Beads.
Another choice is out in Rollsville at Deborah Young's place.
I knew I had a lot of metals where I live, and I know that I just really wanted people to know that you could use old discarded metals and relics from the past and actually make them into something beautiful and make a junk into a piece of treasure. I do the fan blades next with this on this little piece here, and then I did this next, actually welding on the leaves.
Sometimes artists partner up and share space for the tour.
I like animals, I like florals, I like flowers, nature I guess. I love watercolors, they're clean. Portable, you can pack up a small palette, you can pack up paper, you can paint on your lap like I'm doing now.
On the outskirts of Youngsville, Lisa Bernardi-Wolf has some interesting creations, including sculptures and painted tables.
I'm a sculptor. I've recently started painting, and I'm having fun with that, but I am in no way done with clay. Why floral amphora, I have no idea. They just kind of were in my head to do. And then I took a painting class, and so I painted faces and torsos on one side of them, and I liked that. And then they laid around for about a year till I figured out how in the world I would make a base.
Hi, welcome to my place here, Robin's Nest.
Thank you.
Robin.
Erin.
Hi, Erin.
Christiane.
Nice to meet
Hello.
both of you. Hypertufa is essentially just making a rock, making stone.
Huh.
So for instance, over here, I have some flower vases. This is made with vermiculite and Portland cement. This is also hypertufa. The difference is we've got sand added to the ingredient instead. This has the vermiculite and the Portland cement and a little bit of sand, and then I just added 2 tablespoons of a dark brown color.
Back at the River Mill, Amanda Fisher reflects on her experience in being a part of this particular studio tour.
You get to know a lot of different artists, different types of artists. They're potters and concrete sculptors and painters and woodworkers, and so you really get to see what's happening in our area, and it's amazing.
I think there's a certain curiosity on what an artist's life is like, and you don't get that when you're hanging work in a gallery.
You get to meet your neighbors and each other, and it is a social community of artists.
I like the idea that people get to see the artist working.
When somebody's interested in purchasing art, they want to know the history behind it. They want to know how did you come up with your idea, your creation.
Why go buy it at a store when it's manufactured in China, when you could get something made by an artist's hands, meet the artist, talk to the artist, find out about their life and why you have a connection and why that would be special for the person that you love.
The Wake Forest Area Artist Studio Tour is happening Saturday and Sunday, September 24th and 25th, and also the following weekend, October 1st and 2nd. Visit wakeforestareaartists.com.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.